good morning to everyone. I again welcome you all on the platform of Careerwill. So, how are you all? Good morning to everybody. Just come, your class has been started. So, we'll discuss some questions regarding the branches of economics which we have previously discussed in our previously classes regarding the what is the meaning of economics, what is the meaning of resources, type of economics, type of economic activities, type of economy, and the PPC. So we have discussed a lot of basic concepts of economics. So just come and join this class and hope you are doing well in your preparation. Good morning to everyone. Just come, just tell me, am I audible and visible to everyone? Is there any issue regarding class? So let me confirm and then we'll start our class. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Okay, just come, we'll start our class. Okay, how are you all? Everything is fine or not? Okay, so first of all we'll revise these or we'll revise some of the questions which we have discussed in our previous class, then we'll start from the new questions. I'm absolutely fine. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we'll do some PYQs and some mock questions which may be expected to come in your coming exams, SSC exams. So it may be possible that some questions has been asked which I'm just asking questions to you. Okay, so let's start our class. So if it is everything is fine, so first of all we'll discuss some of the questions which we have discussed in our previous classes. So first question is on your screen, that which among the following is the branch of economics which deals the economy of the community, either a nation, a region, or the entire world. Microeconomics, economics, yeah, behavior. Yeah, definitely. If you just watch my previous classes, I just explain all the options and all the meanings of all the concepts which you able to see on the screen, right? So I just explain each and every option, each and every questions, what is the question is asking and what is the meaning of this question. Definitely will explain each and everything. Okay, so what is the meaning of this macroeconomics? So in that is the economics at a whole level, at a nation level, right? So this will be your right answer. Let me know the second question of answer. Macroeconomics is the branch of economics that deals with the prices of the individual goods, the important rather than trivial issues, how individual markets work, or as a whole. Macroeconomics is the branch of economics that deals with, right? Tell me, prices of individual goods. So as you know, if you talk about the prices of individual goods, as you know, if you talk about the prices of individual goods, then the study of individual or price of anything we'll discuss in microeconomics. Microeconomics, right? Tribal important rather than tribal issues, that is also discussed in microeconomics. Particular individual market will discuss in microeconomics, right? It is also in microeconomics. But if we study economy as a whole, then we'll discuss in macroeconomics, right? So this will be your right answer. D will be your right answer, right? uh, are you facing any issue regarding the mic or my voice? My voice is clear or not to you? Hello. Okay, okay, just answer this question. I just try to अच्छा, okay, okay. So let me confirm right now, am I audible and visible properly? Okay, just answer this question. Macroeconomics issues include the impact of government regulation on markets. Hello. Okay. Regulation on markets, total employment nationwide, studying what factors affect the price and quantity of automobiles, or studying the regulation, wages and production costs in the software industry. So it will be issues regarding the government regulation on markets, right? So next question, positive economics deals with the, we have already discussed about the nature of economics. The first one is positive economics, the second one is normative economics. So in the positive economics we study about the facts, we study about some what is the present that we have in economics, right? But if we talk about the normative economics, we provide the judgments, we provide the prescriptions, we provide some ideology to that, how can we make it right, or we provide the judgment, is it right or is it wrong, or we provide the judgment, how can we solve this problem. So here the judgmental economics will study, and in positive economics we just study about the fact of, or you can say the present situation that we have, right? So in positive economics we discuss about the what is right now we have. So just discuss about the fact, if any person is drinking alcohol, this is the study of positive economics. But is the drinking of alcohol is it good for health or the bad for health, and what options, or we can say what conclusion, what options that we can, or what the resolution we can apply to solve this drinking of alcohol, right? So here we just talk about the prescription, we just talk about the we can say just talk about the treatment, right? If anybody is having the problem of any if any patient is feeling any problem during their health, so how can he overcome about this health from this problem, so that we discuss in the normative economics. So positive economics deals with the facts, right? So now the next question is, define environmental economics. Define environmental economics. Environmental economics, impacts of the economic activities, financial impact of environmental issues and policies. So we have discussed this financial impact of the environmental issues and the policies. So whatever the policies and the anything which impacts financially on the environment, that is meaning of financial environmental economics, right? So next question, which of the following explain the difference between microeconomics and the macroeconomics? So microeconomics studies the decision of individuals and firms. Microeconomics decision individuals and the firms, and macroeconomics studies the entire economy. So this will be your right answer of this question. Am I clear? Microeconomics deals with the individual and firms. Macroeconomics studies the entire economy. Right? Am I clear to everyone? So let's move to the next question. Microeconomics includes all the following except. So as you all know, in microeconomics we discuss about some individuality, right? At the price level, or you can say consumer, producer, or you can say anything. If you are studying at an individual level, that will be included in the microeconomics, right? So next we'll discuss about the, everything is clear. Okay. Microeconomics includes all the following except the effect of increasing the money supply on inflation, the purchasing decision of an individual consumer, or the effect of increase in the cigarette tax and sales hiring decisions of a firm makes, right? So first of all, we'll discuss, or we can say we need to understand these three concepts. If you are talking about the individual customer, that will be included in microeconomics. If we talk about the particular single product, here option is talking about some particular single concept, that is cigarette, it means single product, right? This will also included in the microeconomics. Here a firm, it means this option is talking about a single firm, so it will also be included in microeconomics. But there is a effect of increasing money supply and inflation. So inflation comes into the macroeconomics. Money supply comes into the macroeconomics. So this will be your right answer. All other three options will be included in the microeconomics, right? So am I clear to everybody? सर हिंदी में बताइए. एक्चुअली मोहम्मद जी, ये जो हिंदी के लिए आपके ना कैरियरविल हमारा जो एसएससी चैनल है उस पर हिंदी में क्लासेस होते हैं, हिंदी और इंग्लिश बाइलिंगुअल दोनों में होती है, ठीक है. यहां पर जो क्लासेस होती है वो कंप्लीटली इंग्लिश में क्लास होती है, ठीक है मोहम्मद जी. यहां पर जो क्लास होती है इस चैनल पर कैरियरविल जीएस इंग्लिश, ऑलरेडी नाम भी लिखा हुआ है आपका चैनल का नाम, तो आप सभी लोग समझ सकते हैं ये जो क्लास होती है यहाँ पे कंप्लीटली इंग्लिश में होती है फॉर ईच एंड एवरी सब्जेक्ट ऑफ जीएस, राइट. ठीक है मोहम्मद जी. तो इफ यू वांट टू ज्वाइन, अगर आपको ज्वाइन करना है हिंदी में तो आप हमारा जो दूसरा चैनल है कैरियरविल का एसएससी वाला वो आप ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं, और अगर आपको ज्वाइन करना है इंग्लिश में देन यू कैन ज्वाइन दिस चैनल. ओके. So let's move to the another question. Which of the following options would be the studied in macroeconomics course? So we study about the impact of rental roofs on the business housing supply, right? So which of the following is macroeconomic problem? What do the plumbers earn more than janitors? The reason for the increase in average prices. Whether the army should, here the again it's talking about the single person. Here also discuss about only the army people, or in this option discuss about only a single product, that is orange juice. But in the second option discuss about the average prices for whole country. So this will be your right answer, the second option, right? So come to the next question. Which of the following is a microeconomic problem? Which of the following is microeconomic problem? Average price is falling, this will be included in macroeconomic. Reason of Kathy is buying less than orange juice, this will be included in microeconomic, right? Because overall employment also discussed in macroeconomics. Government budget will be included in macroeconomics. So only the rest of the options only the second option will be included in microeconomic, right? So the question number 11. Name the steady interaction between the human economic activity and the environment. That is environmental economics. Next, which of the following is a part of economics? I think you people are thinking that how speedy I am doing these all questions. Actually, we have already done these questions in our previous classes. So if you want to watch all the questions in detail, so you can watch that previous class. In this class we'll just revise all the classes, all the questions that we have done in previous classes, and then start from the new questions, right? So if anybody is thinking about this, that why I'm making all the questions in very speedy manner, so this is the main reason, right? So which of the following a part of microeconomics? Factor pricing, national income. Both A and B are correct, both A and B are incorrect. So factor pricing, that I have already explained. What is the meaning of factor pricing? Now the next one is positive economics involves a statement which are verifiable. None of these not verifiable, may or may not be verified. So positive economics involves a statement which are verifiable. So this will be your right answer, because it represents that it represents that what you have, right? So it's verified. The study of determining the prices, in individual market is called negative economics, microeconomics, positive economics, macroeconomics. So determining the prices of individual markets, that we study in the microeconomics, right? So next question, the branch of economics that deals with the allocation of resources is econometrics, macroeconomics, microeconomics, or none of these, or none of the above. So branch of economics that deals with the allocation of resources, that we have also already studied what is the meaning of allocation of resources. You are allocating the resources because of just you have limited resources, limited economic resources. That means you need to manage these resources to satisfy all the needs, all the unlimited needs and wants and desires, right? So you need to manage, you need to allocate these resources in that we study in the microeconomics. So C will be your right answer. Now we start the next question. We can start from the next question. Macroeconomics deals with the activities of individual units, economic aggregates, the behavior of the electronics industry, the behavior of firms. So this will be your right answer. Economic aggregates. Aggregate, what is the meaning of aggregate? Do you know? What is the meaning of aggregates? Aggregate means total. Total. Aggregate means total. Okay. Aggregate means total. So if we talk about the totality of economic resources, if we study about the totality of demand, totality of supply, totality of production of goods and services, totality of national income, so that all the topics we discuss in the macroeconomics. So that is why we study the economic as a totality, or you can say as a total economic aggregates will study in macroeconomics, right? So this will be your right answer. Question number option number B. Now next question, which of the following statement is related to the positive economics? Inflation is better than deflation. An increase in the money supply implies a price rise in the economy. So this question has been already asked in your SSC CGL exam. So answer this question. Which of the following statements related to the positive economics? Inflation is better than deflation. Increase in the money supply implies a price rise in an economy, right? Inequalities in the distribution of wealth and income should be reduced. More production of luxury goods is not good for less developed. So before answering this question, you should know about the exact meaning, or you can say definition, or you can say proper understanding of meaning of positive and the normative economics. So just try to understand. In positive economics, again I am just telling you each and every topic about the positive economics. So students, in positive economics we study about the facts that you have, whatever the impact, whatever the situation arises, whatever that you have, whatever the present situation you have, you are facing, this is all about the positive economics. This is all about the positive economics. This describes the situation. Actually positive economics describe the situation. It means that is why positive economics is also called is description in nature, descriptive in nature, not description, descriptive in nature. But if we talk about the normative economics, so normative economics doesn't describe, it prescribed. It means normative economics tells you that what must be the solution, right? So it provides the ideology, or you can say it provides the judgment. It provides the judgment that how you can overcome with this problem, or it provides the how you can make it possible to make it right. So this is the exact meaning of positive and normative economics. Then now we need to understand that which option is correct. So here the question is asking about the positive economics. Now inflation is better than deflation. It means again it is making the situation, inflation is better than deflation. Okay, now we need to consider and understand all the options. Now an increase in money supply implies a price rise in an economy. Yeah, definitely. If you increase the supply of money, then definitely you will able to see that the inflation will come in your country, right? So this is okay. Now inequalities in the distribution of wealth and incomes should be reduced. Now here question is what is saying, should be reduced. It means if you are providing inequalities in the distribution in wealth and income, then it will increase the inequalities, right? If you are making any discrimination in the distribution of wealth and income, then it will increase the situation of inequalities in a country. So here this option is telling you that must be reduced. It means it provides the ideology, it provides the judgment that it must be reduced. So it will be related to the normative economics. It will be related to the normative economics, right? More production of luxury goods is not good for less developed. It means if you produce lot of luxury good in your country, so this will not be good for development, right? So more production of luxury good is not good for a less developed, right? So it means the country who are in who is less developed countries, or you can say developing in nature, so if you are producing a lot of luxury goods, that it will not a benefits for a country. Now it against providing the judgments in ideology, so it will also related to the normative economics. Now an increase in money supply implies a price rise in an economy. So what does it option explains? Just tell me, what does it option explains? An increase in money supply implies a price rise in equity. Yeah, definitely it happens. So this related to the positive economics. It happens. Definitely it happens. Inflation is better than deflation. Again, it providing the options. It providing the you can say judgment, ideology. So we can say inflation is better than deflation. It means it will also be related to the normative economics. So only the second option related to the money supply rise in the economy. It talking about the facts, right? So this will be your right answer. Now next question. Economics that passes judgment or provides advice on policy action is called. Again, I think, hope you have understood the concept about the positive and normative economics. Then definitely you can answer this question. If you have understood properly of this question of answer of the concept of these type of economics, nature of economics, then definitely you can answer of this question. Okay, so positive economics, negative economics, normative economics, descriptive economics. So economics that passes judgment, so that will discuss in normative economics. Right? So this will be your right answer. If the national context, in the national context, which of the following indicates macro approach? Inflation in India, exports to mango to UK. This question has been already asked in your SSC CGL previous examination. This question has been asked in your SSC CGL, right? So question is asking about the which indicates the macroeconomic approach. So exports of India to UK. So here is this question about only the single product. It means this will be included in what? In microeconomic. Income from railway. Again, it talking about only a single firm. It means railway. This means it will be also included in microeconomic. Sales of Bata shoe. So it is talking about only a single firm. It means again it will be included in microeconomic. None of this. So only the last option remains, that inflation in India. So it is talking about the whole India's inflation. So this will be included in macroeconomic. Right? Am I clear? So this will be included in macroeconomic. Am I clear to everyone? So inflation in India will be the approach of macroeconomics. Now again, from the national point of view, which of the following indicates micro approach? inflation in India, study of sales of Tisco, per capita income in India, educated unemployment. Just tell me the question of this answer. So answer this question from the national point of view. Which of the following indicates the micro approaches inflation in India, or you can say study of sales of Tisco. So here the question is asking about the study of sales of Tisco. So if here the question is asking about just the sales of Tisco, again we can say here the question is asking about a single company, or you can say single product, or not a single firm, right? So we can answer this question. This will be included in microeconomics. So if anything is talking about, or you can say study of anything, that will be included in included in microeconomics. Per capita income will be of India will be included for macroeconomics. Educated unemployment, that will also be included in macroeconomic. Inflation in India, that will also be included in macroeconomics. So only the second option will be included in B, in microeconomics, right? Am I clear? Clear? So should we move to the another question? So economics. Economics, which collects together all relevant facts related to a specific subject, is called applied economics, theoretical economics, descriptive economics, or analytical economics. Just tell me the answer of this question. So again, economics related to collects together all the relevant facts related to a specific subject, right? So if let's say if you have a physics subject, right? So if you want to understand all the concepts of physics, then you have to analyze all the topics. You have to analyze all the topics of related to the physics concepts, right? Then you can only be able to understand all the concepts of physics. So that is why we can say if you collect all together all the relevant facts related to the specific subject, that will be included in analytical economics. Analytical economics, right? Applied economics, you can say as like you are applying like microeconomics. So you used to use tool. That is why microeconomics is also called for business economics. Why? Because you use that all the tools that you study in microeconomics in your business for determining the price, for increasing the demand of the customer, for increasing the supply, to control the supply, to control the demand. So whatever you want to do in your business, that will be totally you studied in from applied economics or from business economics, right? Now the theoretical economics or descriptive economics, theoretical economics like Indian economy, it is totally dependent on the theory, right? Am I clear to everybody? Now next question. Which one of the following is not a macroeconomic objective of a government? Sustainable economic growth, low and stable inflation, high level of employment, crude oil prices decreases. Not macroeconomic objective. Not macroeconomic objective. Just tell me. Okay. So first of all, you need to understand all the options. If you talk about the sustainable economic growth, so this will be included in macroeconomics. Macroeconomics, as you all know, because it is talking about the whole country, whole economy, right? Now, it low and stable inflation. The inflation should be reduced or should be stable or should be rise. That will discuss, or you can say that will be objectified in macroeconomics, right? So if we talk about the high level of employment, so if anything is related to the employment is talking, that it definitely will be included in macroeconomics. And the last here the question is here the option is saying only for single product. It means crude oil prices only for the single product. So that will be included in microeconomics. Microeconomics. Then we can say this is the objective of microeconomics, but rest of the three options are the objective of macroeconomics. So question is asking about the not, which is not the objective of macroeconomics. So D will be your right answer. Now, next question. Which branch of economics deals with the depletion of natural resources, stock and pollution, which are result of rapid economic development? Developmental economics, international economics, environmental economics, or the public economics? Tell me fast. Economics deals with the depletion of natural resources. Again, if the question is depletion of natural resources, so natural resources, if the question is saying already natural resources, pollution, stock, right? Natural resources, stock of and pollution, so definitely it will be included in where? In in environmental economics. Now, next question. Price theory is also known as public economics, microeconomics, macroeconomics, or development economics. Just tell me the answer of this question. Price theory, price theory is also known as public economics, microeconomics, macro, or developmental economics. So that you need to understand two concepts. Always you need to remember price theory. Price theory always related to the microeconomics. Microeconomics, because in microeconomics we study the determination of price. So here every business persons try to understand the concept that how to determine the price in the market. You can study the forms of market here, and in which type of market that what the price must be. So you decide the prices in microeconomics by the studying of microeconomics. So that is why we say microeconomics as a price theory. But question may be asked in your coming exam that which in which type of in which study of economics we study about the income and employment theory, as like price theory is asking in microeconomics, but income and employment employment theory, that we study in macroeconomics. Okay, so income and employment theory in macroeconomics, price theory will study in microeconomics, right? So what will be your right answer? Price theory is also known as microeconomics, right? So this will be your right answer. Now move to the another question. Which one of the following is the approach of microeconomics from the national point of view? Study of mobiles sold by BSNL, unemployment among women, per capita income of India, inflation in India. Again, these three concepts are related to the macroeconomics, but only this concept, study of mobiles sold by BSNL, will included in microeconomics, because here the question is asking about only the single product, BSNL, single company, single firm. So this will be your right answer. And we can write here also, this will be related to micro, and these all three concepts to the macro, because as we have already discussed, the unemployment unemployment among the women, per capita income of India, inflation in India. So the talking about whole country, right? Now next question. Microeconomics is related to a circular flow of income, decision about the single variable parts of economics from the point of view of unemployment, economic development. So again, circular flow of income, again circular flow of income related to the in macro part. It is the part of macro, and rest of these two parts are also related to the macro from the point of view unemployment. So these two parts also related to the macro concept. You are thinking that, sir, how much questions you are providing us for just understand the concept of branches of economics. Yes, definitely, because this is the introductory part. So many questions may be possible to made in about these concepts, because this all the questions has been already asked in your previous exams of SSS CGL. That is why I am asking to these many questions regarding the concept of only single concept branches of economics, either it is positive, environmental, analytical, micro, macro, or normative, each and everything, right? So you need to understand all the concept. That is never you can forget this concept. So this is only the concept which will be included in micro, right? So the second option is your right answer. So this will be your only right answer. Now next question. Microeconomics is also called income theory, price theory, unemployment theory, or growth theory, that we have already discussed. That will also call the price theory, right? Next, income and employment theory is other name for which branch of economics? Just I have just told you. Answer this question. Just I have told you income and employment theory. Income and employment theory. Only few questions are left. Just answer this question. So income and employment theory will be included in macroeconomics. Will be related in macroeconomics. Okay. Now you are able to answer these questions. So I hope so you understood all the concepts regarding the economics, branches of economics. Now macroeconomics includes the product pricing, consumer behavior, external value of money, or the location of industry. Macroeconomics includes that what? Macroeconomics include product pricing, consumer behavior, external value of money, location of industry. Okay. So first of all, you need to understand product pricing. Where we study about the pricing of a product, where we study about the pricing of product in micro, right? Again, if you talk about the consumer behavior, this is a part of microeconomics, because here the option is talking about only the consumer part. So this will also be included in microeconomics. Again, external value of money and the location of industry. So location of industry means again it is a part of micro part, right? But only the rest option, external value of money, so this will be included in macro part, right? So external value of money will be included in macro part. Again, I just want to let you confirm that this question has been asked in your PYQ, previous year exams, right? Am I clear to everyone? Am I clear to everyone or not? Okay, just on which principle is the subject of study of macroeconomics based? Theory of national income, consumer theory, producer's principle, more than one of the above, or none of the above? So consumer theory again related to the micro, producer principle, or you can say producer theory again related to the micro. These both are not possible, so only the one option left, theory of national income. This will be included in macro, right? Clear? Clear? This will be included in macro part. Now again the use of statistical and mathematical models, to develop theories or test existing hypotheses in economics. It is called positive economics, normative economics, applied economics, econometrics, econometrics, or none of the above. Just answer this question. Answer this question. The use of statistical and mathematical models of developed theories or test. No, this will be included in econometrics. Econometrics. You can assume this answer. What is metrics? So econometrics, we study about some mathematical models to develop theories or test existing hypotheses. Here we provide some, here we do some experiments, we do some you can say observations to make theories, right? So whatever we do, or we are making some hypothesis to develop the theories of economics, that we study in econometrics, right? Am I clear? So next question, to relate the conclusion drawn from economics theory and empirical studies to real world situations, it is called the positive, normative, applied, econometrics, or none of these. Just answer the fast of this question. Fast. Relates conclusion drawn from the economic theories and empirical studies to real world situation. Again, I have just explained, we study economic theories and empirical study of economics, and that we applied in our real world situation, whatever we are facing. So this is known as applied economics. It means we study the economic theory and understand the conclusions of all the theories, then we apply that we have studies of that we have studied the economics theory, and then we applied in our real world situations. That is why this economics is called as applied economics, right? Last but not the least, last question, which of the following relates to the macroeconomics? Price theory, income theory, employment theory, or more than one of the, or none of these? Macroeconomics. So as you all know, price theory related to the micro part, income theory and employment theory, these two parts are related to the macro part, right? So option 4 is saying, more than one of the above. It means there are two options which are related to the macroeconomics, that then we can say more than one will be your right answer. More than one will be your right answer. D will be your right answer. Am I clear? So these all questions has been asked in your previous year examinations in regards of branches of economics. I hope I have cleared all the concepts related to the macroeconomics or branches of economics, and in a depth manner. I hope if any question will be asked in regards of this topic, you can answer easily. Okay, so let's move to the another class that will be at 11:30 a.m. So we'll meet 12:30 also. Okay, hope so. I have done each and everything in a easily manner, and I have able to make you comfort, make you understand each and every concept in a easy manner. So thanks a lot for everything that you make a cooperation with me, and okay, thank you so much. Take care, and make your study more and more stronger as earlier, right? Okay, okay, thank you so much. Take care. Jai Hind.